Hi everyone. What did we discuss in the previous class? Do you remember? We discussed subject and predicate, isn't it? I thought of revising that subject and predicate with few more examples. Shall we see those examples now? Subject and predicate. What is the subject? Subject means, do you remember? Subject gives the answer for the words who or what. So it gives the answer for who or what in a sentence. And then, what is a predicate? How can we find out this predicate? Predicate mainly involves a verb. Verb can be a main verb or can be a helping verb or auxiliary verb. These are also called as linking verbs. So, predicate involves a verb and it may involve an object or a complement. So this predicate may involve a verb along with an object or a complement. Now I'll give you some examples and I should not explain now. You have to guess it before. Okay, so try to guess it and after that I'll give the answer. Check yourself whether you can understand what is a subject and what is a predicate. First example I'll give you. He is an engineer. Can you find out the subject and a verb? And also a predicate. Predicate contains a verb. Yes. What is the subject now? Subject is he, right? It gives the answer for who. Who is an engineer? I hope you are getting. Who is an engineer? He is an engineer. It may be he. If I write Ravi, Ravi is an engineer. So who is an engineer? Ravi is an engineer. If I say Hari's father, if I say instead of he, Hari's father. Here we don't have only a single word, but we have two words. But whose father is he? Hari's father. Not only a father is an engineer, but whose father is an engineer? Hari's father is an engineer. So here what is the subject? Hari's father is a subject and then we have a verb here, correct? So these two are which verbs? Can you tell? Linking verbs. Yes, these two are the linking verbs and then the whole part is an engineer is a predicate. Now I have given this sentence. The engineer lived in a house built of stone. Who lived in a house built of stone? Who? The engineer. Yes. Then the engineer is a subject. I hope you are trying before me and you are getting the answers. The engineer is a subject. Lived in a house built of stone is a predicate. Lived. What is this lived? Lived is a verb. I hope you are not getting confusions with these linking verbs and main verbs. Main verbs means they show the action. So, lived, eat, go, come. So, these are the actions, main verbs. And linking verbs are am, is, are, was, were. has, have. These type of words are called as linking verbs. Then we'll go for the next sentence. Only a man with plenty of money buys a car of such beauty and power. Is it confusing? Only a man with plenty of money buys a car of such beauty and power. Is it confusing? Do one thing. In this sentence, find out a verb first. Which is the verb here? Verb is a buys. Buys is a verb. So then, check whether this answers for who. Only a man. Only a man. Which man? Only a man with plenty of money. So we are not speaking about just one man. We are speaking about a man who has plenty of money. So that man. So the whole expression, whole description becomes the subject here. So only a man with plenty of money is a subject. Buys is a verb. And buys a car of such beauty and power is the predicate. I hope you understood this one. I have written some more sentences to find out subject and predicate. But in some sentences, we get subject, verb, object. In some sentences, we get subject, verb and complement. Subject, verb, object. Subject, verb, complement. But many people get confused to find out which is an object and which is a complement. So how to find out these two? Let's see that and understand today. Subject, verb, object. So in these sentences, we get objects. First sentence, birds build nests. Birds is a subject, build is a verb, nest is an object. Birds build nests. How do we find out this as an object? Build. Can you tell me what type of a verb this build is? What type of a verb is it? Is it a main verb or is it a linking verb? What type of verb is it? Can you find out? Build is an action word, correct? So, it is a main verb. Subject, main verb. Whenever we get a main verb, if that, another condition is also there. If we get a main verb and if that main verb is transitive, then it takes object. A verb which takes an object is called a transitive verb. If a verb is a transitive verb, then it takes an object. Birds build nests. Here, nest is an object which is coming after this verb. Now we'll do one thing. We'll see this sentence, why it is not an object. The earth is a planet. What is the sentence? The earth is a planet. Now, who is a planet and what is a planet? What is the subject here? Subject is the earth, correct? Now, next word. Next word is. Is it a main verb or is it a helping verb? Helping verb is also called as a linking verb. So, what type of a verb is it? It is a linking verb, correct? So, whenever we have a linking verb, then that linking verb doesn't take an object, but it takes a complement. A planet is a complement because it is following linking verb. I hope these two are clear. We will see some more examples to make it very clear. She gifted the ring. She is a subject. Gifted. Gifted is a main verb, correct? Then a ring is an object. Next. They shot the leopard. They, subject. Shot is a main verb. Therefore, a leopard is an object. Next, my friend. My friend is a subject. Called. What did that friend do? She called me. So called is an action. She took the phone and she called me. So it is an action. So whenever an action is there, it takes what? It takes an object. Subject, verb, object. I feel it is clear. This is the second class and I am revising to make it more perfect. Now we'll go for subject, verb and complement. Subject. He. He is a subject. He has a laptop. Now I have to find out whether this is a main verb or a linking verb. So what type of a verb is it? It is a linking verb. I am reminding you, you have to answer before I answer because this is a revision. He has a laptop. So he is a subject, has is a linking verb. A laptop cannot be an object because it is following the linking verb. So it is a complement. Next sentence. They are great doctors. So which is the linking verb here? Are is a linking verb. So great doctors is a complement. Now here comes the confusion to us. Fourth, fifth, sixth sentences a bit. Let me see this. He seems happy. Seems is a main verb. Then why have I written these three sentences in this group, not in that group? Why don't we get an object? Why do we get a complement? That is because seems is a main verb, but I have told one condition here. If a main verb is a transitive verb, then only we can get those objects. If this main verb is an intransitive verb, we do not get the objects, but we get the complement. So, he seems happy. Seems is a, yes, it is an intransitive verb. If subject follows a linking verb or an intransitive verb, then the next word is a complement. Yes, the sky grew. See, grew is a main verb, but here it is taking the role of intransitive verb. So the sky grew dark. They look happy. Here also we are saying, we are not speaking about any action there. How do they look? What is their appearance? So we are speaking about it. So look is an intransitive verb. Happy is a complement. I hope now you can find out subject, verb, object and subject, verb, complement in a now here is a task for you. What I have done is I have given you 6 sentences by mixing subject, verb, object or subject, verb, complement sentences. Now pause the video for some time and then try to answer by yourself and then check whether your answers are correct and you are successful or not. Shall we see the answers now? First one. My mother is a kind person. What have you written? Subject, verb, complement. Check your answers. Second one. Those children will win that match. As I said, not only children, those children is a subject. Will is a main verb or a helping verb. It's a linking verb, correct? But we should see here. Will win. So we have both the linking verbs and the main verbs. That is why this is an object. So we have both the linking verbs and main verbs. That is why this becomes the object. Next one. He appears pleased. Appears like main verb, but here it's a main verb, but it doesn't take object. This is a complement. Then subject, verb, complement. Then sugar is a subject. Taste, again this is an intransitive verb. So this is intransitive verb. This is a complement. Next one, he is donating money. He is a subject. Is donating. So do you remember the second sentence? We have linking verb and the main verb in the same sentence. So here also we have the linking verb and the main verb in the same sentence. So whenever linking verb and main verbs are together, then we can say this as an object, correct? Last sentence. They were my students. Can you find any main verb there? This is a linking verb. So, they is a subject, linking verb, my students is a complement. I hope you have understood the topic clearly. Meet you in the next video with the next topic. Bye. Thank you.